The little beggar secretly slipped through the dog hole into the palace. Driven by extreme hunger, she grabbed a steamed bun from the table and stuffed it into her mouth. But before she could swallow it, she was caught by the guards. Just then, the prince arrived at the scene. He asked the little beggar why, among all the delicious food on the table, she had chosen only a steamed bun. The little beggar replied that only steamed buns were the cheapest. She did not dare to take the eggs or the chicken. Moved with compassion upon hearing this, the prince gave all the food to her. At that moment, the little beggar saw a beautiful woman lying nearby. She curiously asked the prince who the woman was. The prince said that she was his wife, who was unfortunately no longer alive. But the peony flower beside them whispered that the princess was not dead. She was only unconscious due to poisoning. However, the little beggar was the only one who could hear the peony's words. She quickly told the prince everything she had heard, but the royal physician shook his head. He said he had already examined the princess thoroughly, and it was impossible for her to still be alive. The peony flower spoke again, saying that the venom was sealed inside a doll. As long as the doll was burned, the princess would wake up. Upon hearing this, the little beggar picked up the doll lying nearby, but the guards stopped her. This doll was the last remaining memento of the princess's daughter. No one, under any circumstances, was allowed to touch it. Even the prince tried to persuade her to put the doll down, but the peony flower kept urging the little beggar to burn it. Without hesitation, the little beggar threw the doll directly into the brazier. Instantly, the smoke from the burning doll condensed into a black scorpion. After the smoke finally dissipated, the princess slowly opened her eyes. Overwhelmed with joy, the prince rushed forward and embraced the princess. Looking at the little girl in front of her, the princess was deeply grateful for saving her life. She took the little beggar into her arms, but suddenly, she thought that if her own daughter were still alive, she would be around the same age as the little beggar. At that moment, the prince suggested adopting the little beggar. The princess happily agreed. From then on, the little beggar lived a life of happiness every day. She no longer had to worry about food ever again.